everybody.
It isn't a very warm welcome.
Only the ghosts of this right. I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
Lance Schroeder.
Is Frederick Lauren a friend of yours?
I've heard of him, but I've never met him.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call. You know him. Then you're the only one person that
I don't know. All the details are written in the housekeeping. He's quite wealthy. And, why?
more, I think so.
$50,000 party for only 5 people is a little steep, even for a millionaire.
The harder they run, certainly the house I'd do with it.
Who closed the door?